Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are exploring some of the most intriguing hypothetical scenarios that have long captivated human imagination. What if dinosaurs had never gone extinct? What if the internet had never been invented? What if you could time travel, but only once, to correct a single mistake? Prepare yourselves as we delve into these alternate realities and examine their potential implications. Let us begin. First, consider the scenario where the asteroid that struck Earth approximately 66 million years ago missed entirely, without the resulting massive dust cloud obscuring the sun or the ensuing mass extinction. Dinosaurs would have continued to roam and evolve alongside early mammals. Fast forward to the present, would humanity even exist? Paleontologists have speculated that intelligent life could have arisen from species like raptors or Truden's clever, bird-like dinosaurs with relatively large brains. Envision a world where urban centers are constructed amid herds of massive sauropods, resembling living skyscrapers. Humans might not have evolved at all, or we could have become elusive survivors, evading predatory tyrannosaurs. Alternatively, perhaps symbiotic relationships would form, such as humans riding pterodactyls for aerial patrols. Of course, evolution is inherently unpredictable. Absent that extinction event, mammals might never have achieved dominance, and modern technology could have been developed by an avian-derived, intellectually advanced species. Intriguing, is it not? Now, let us turn to a more contemporary hypothetical. What if the internet had never been invented? No search engines, no social platforms, no vast arrays of online videos. Tim Berners-Lee's proposal for the World Wide Web in March 1989 would have been discarded. Computers would still exist, perhaps as bulky desktops used for word processing and enhanced versions of early games like Pong. Communication would revert to landlines, postal mail, and fax machines. News dissemination would rely on newspapers and television broadcasts, making misinformation harder to propagate rapidly. Though scandals might persist longer without the amplification of viral content. Personal relationships could form through arranged meetings or newspaper advertisements, without the convenience of digital matchmaking. Economically, large online retailers would be absent, allowing local businesses to flourish. However, innovation might stagnate. Remote work would be impractical, leading to persistent office commutes and traffic congestion. On the positive side, personal privacy would be more secure, free from data breaches and algorithm-driven divisions in society. Face-to-face interactions might increase, fostering deeper interpersonal bonds. Alternatively, other technologies could emerge to fill the void. A world without endless scrolling might encourage greater engagement with literature and personal pursuits. Would we be happier? Less globally interconnected, perhaps, but more attuned to our immediate surroundings. This scenario underscores the value of our current digital connectivity. Next, a more introspective question. What if you could time travel, but only once, and solely to rectify one past mistake? This concept, drawn from numerous science fiction narratives, poses profound challenges. For instance, returning to amend a failed job interview might secure a desired career path. However, the butterfly effect could trigger unforeseen consequences, perhaps preventing a key friendship from forming or bypassing an accident that built personal resilience. Philosophers such as Nietzsche have cautioned that regrets are integral to our development. Altering a romantic separation might preclude meeting a future partner. On a grander scale, averting a historical catastrophe like the Titanic disaster could save lives but hinder subsequent safety advancements, potentially leading to even greater tragedies due to unchanged regulations. Personally, I might choose to avoid a minor mishap, such as consuming expired food before an important event, for modest impact and significant relief. Ultimately, this hypothetical illustrates that our errors are essential elements in the fabric of existence. Altering one could unravel the entire pattern. It encourages us to accept life's complexities. For history enthusiasts, what if the Library of Alexandria had never been destroyed? This ancient repository, which suffered damage in a fire around 48 BCE, often attributed to Julius Caesar during his civil war, contained invaluable scrolls, from Euclid's mathematical treatises to lost works by Sophocles. Had it endured, might the so-called Dark Ages have been averted? Scholars suggest that technological progress could have advanced by centuries. Medieval engineers might have constructed steam engines based on designs by Hero of Alexandria. Without the loss of knowledge, the Renaissance could have arrived earlier, potentially leading to electricity in the 1400s or space exploration in the 1800s. However, centralizing knowledge in one location might have limited its global dissemination. In the hands of authoritarian regimes, it could have facilitated more effective conquests. Conversely, preserved medical remedies and astronomical insights might have enabled earlier disease cures or even Mars colonization by now. This scenario highlights the fragility of human advancement. A single event can set back generations. It serves as a reminder to safeguard our own repositories of information. Now, a scientific thought experiment. What if gravity were slightly weaker? Newton's proverbial apple would descend more slowly, altering fundamental cosmic and terrestrial dynamics. Planets might form differently, and stars could burn for longer durations. On Earth, individuals could leap higher, enabling extraordinary athletic feats, while structures could reach greater heights and aircraft would require less effort to operate. The drawbacks are significant. Reduced gravity could result in a less stable atmosphere, potentially causing Earth to lose its air over millennia and resemble a desolate planet like Mars. Life forms might evolve to be taller and more slender, with diminished muscle mass. Evolutionary pressures could favor aerial species, leading to avian dominance, though human wing development remains speculative. Physics indicates that a 10% reduction in gravity would lessen body weight, possibly extending lifespans by reducing cardiovascular strain. This hypothesis emphasizes the fine-tuning of our universe. A minor adjustment to a fundamental constant could preclude our existence altogether. It fosters appreciation for the gravitational force that anchors us. Finally, what if dreams served as gateways to parallel realities? Each night, one might access an alternate self, experiencing unchosen paths. A dream of flight could reflect a pilot's life in another timeline. A nightmare of unemployment might warn of a parallel outcome. Quantum physics explores multiverse theories where decisions spawn branching realities. If dreams bridged these, psychological therapy could involve cross-dimensional insights, and creative individuals might draw solutions from alternate versions of themselves. Yet, lingering in a superior reality could breed dissatisfaction with one's own. Poetically, dreams could function as rehearsals for potentialities. Upon awakening from an vivid one, consider, was it merely neural activity or a window into alternate possibilities? That concludes our exploration of these captivating hypotheticals. Such scenarios are not merely entertaining. They stimulate innovation, question established norms, and heighten our gratitude for reality's unfolding narrative. What hypothetical scenario intrigues you most? Share it in the comments. Until next time, continue to ponder the possibilities.